Well, talk about renaissance, man. David Morris, congratulations. Two big scalps, Jamie Cope, Peter Ebdon, and you're into the third round, into the last 32.
Yeah, I mean, this week has gone brilliant so far. A really good win over Jamie Cope, 6-4, and today was always going to be a massive test against Peter Ebdon. Player I seen win the world title in 2002, and just thought he was a super player. His effort is unbelievable. So I had to match his effort today, and luckily enough I stole 2 or 3 frames to make the scoreline a lot more favourable to me than it should have been, really.
The wider ramifications of your story is fascinating. You're off the tour, you're debating whether to have another go at Q School, you almost sign on the line within half an hour, and here you are back in the big time. So what's been the trigger for the turnaround?
I took a year out after falling off the tour, and I went to America for a while. I went to California, and I really enjoyed my year off. I think that was one of the things that made me think, do I really want to do it? But then obviously you think, well, I have to earn money somehow, and if you're lucky enough to be good at a sport, you should really make the most of it. And I wasn't sure if about going to university or anything like that, so I'm happy I made the decision, and I think it's made me more relaxed and obviously more focused as well.
Has that been the key then, that this time round, back on the tour, you've played almost a little more instinctively, and you haven't been so worried about ranking points and who the opponent is? You've just gone out there and played snooker. Yeah,
that's definitely a big part of it. Whenever I was on the tour before, I used to be worried about, oh, that's a tough draw and that's a tough draw. Now I look at my first round, I don't even mind who I play. I've played some very big names this year and won, but I think it's kind of the fear factor is gone from playing big players now, because of having 20 or 30 tournaments a year, where you're seeing these guys every tournament, so you're going to be, you're not starstruck where you used to be like that a little bit, and I think that's one of the big reasons for kind of, like, even another player, Gary Wilson's having a great season as well. I think it's stuff like that, I mean, he's always been a brilliant player, but I'm in the same kind of boat of getting a run together now.
So how much are you enjoying being back out in front of decent audiences on the big stage in one of the most prestigious tournaments on the snooker calendar? Yeah,
exactly. I mean, that's a big plus as well. I was saying as well that I don't really mind playing in front of big crowds. It helps me concentrate, to be honest, because I'm very bad for losing focus in matches, but when there's people watching, you want to keep trying, mentally keep trying very hard. And it's good to play in front of big crowds. The crowds here are brilliant already, and it's only getting started, so I think for the rest of the week it will be brilliant as well.
So presumably you're not bothered who you face. You'll be the winner of Kurt or Travis, the giant killer who knocked out Marco Fu. So are you even bothered which of the two of them win that match?
Oh, I mean, I played Mitchell Travis in the Q School, and I played really well against him, to be fair, but I know he's a very good player. I've seen him play a few times, and I'm friends with Kurt for maybe 7 or 8 years, so I really do know him well, and I know he's a great player. So either way, it's going to be difficult. I mean, people would say, oh, well, that's not too bad, you're not playing one of the top 8 or something, but anyone who's watched snooker this year should realise that those days are gone. There's people everyone's beating everybody now, and there's not a whole lot between anyone, really.
And just finally, on that note, there's been quite a lot written and spoken about the fact that this is now 128 and the big names are in it right from the very beginning. You're an example of why that's a positive for the game, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I remember playing in the old system where you had to win 4 matches to qualify, and if you could have had 3 really difficult matches in the UK. I used to be best of 17, and you could have 3 really close matches, and you come to the last match and you're literally exhausted, you're mentally gone, and someone comes in fresh and just beats you 9-2 or 9-3. And I think if those matches, which is the way it is now, if you're playing them in the first round, you're there going, okay, now it's 50-50, there's no advantage, there's no nothing, let's see who's the better player on the day. I think that's definitely the way forward in every sport. Everyone should start from the same round, and if you win the tournament, you deserve it then. But when people are having to play 8 or 9 matches to win a tournament, and other people are having to play 5 matches, I don't think that's fair either. So I think everyone has to earn their right to win the tournament.
Well, you're certainly heading in the right direction, so well done on your 2 wins so far, and good luck for the last 32.
Yeah, thanks a million. Thank you.